Welcome back to the Rebote Recap. Magic City is now 14 weeks into the Jai-Alai season, and a familiar face has resurfaced atop the championship singles standings. Number 13, Douglas. The Wonder Boy showcased his full arsenal of breathtaking Jai-Alai skills on his way to a dominant 18-win week. With his total of 66 victories, he now holds an 8-game lead on his fiercest competitor, number 12, Ron. Even though Douglas usurped Ron's lead in a hurry, number 12 still put together a solid week of his own with 19 in-the-money finishes. Currently in second place with his 58 wins for the season, Ron seems to be the only other player with a fighting chance of finishing the season with the coveted title of singles champion and the $15,000 grand prize. And once again, Bueno managed to hold on to his position in the final prize money slot, closing out another week of play in third place. Number 22 finished the week with 20 in-the-money finishes, including 4 much-needed singles victories to keep pace with the rest of the pack. Sitting in fourth place overall and continuing his push up the standings is number 23, Ikeda. The barista served up a highly caffeinated and impressive performance in Week 14 to the total of 6 singles wins. With his 40-win total, Ikeda now sits just 5 games outside of that all-important third-place spot in the singles standings. Tied up in 5th place with 38 wins going into Week 15 are 2 of the inaugural players on the roster are lovable Canes, Ben and Tennessee. Ben put together some of his best singles play in Week 14, skyrocketing up the leaderboard with a whopping 8-win output. Tennessee, on the other hand, struggled early on but still collected 4 wins of his own to remain in fighting shape. And finally, as the late games become increasingly more difficult, Carballo and Kubala are struggling to find their footing and in-the-money finishes. Last year's second and third place finishers are currently in a tie for 7th place going into Week 15. And speaking of the highly competitive late games, we attribute this in large part to the commanding comeback from this week's Golden Cesta winner, Douglas. Number 13 clinched his second consecutive Golden Cesta after totaling a season-high 18 singles victories in a week. Day in and day out, Douglas sent his opponents back to the bench at an unprecedented rate. His relentless upswing even earned himself a Grand Slam all-win performance in the Saturday afternoon program. Most importantly, his standout play helped him reclaim the proverbial throne at the top of the singles championship standings. Congratulations to Magic City's Wonder Boy on his second Golden Cesta of the 2020 season. The second tournament of the Doubles Championship Series at Magic City continued to be on hold in Week 14. Week 15 at Magic City will provide us with some of the doubles action we've all been longing for. Until further notice, Game 5 at Magic City will now be a spectacular 7 doubles game. However, please note that these newly implemented doubles games will not count towards the Doubles Championship Series, which will now consist of just 2 official doubles tournaments instead of 3. Keep watching the Jai-Alai channel and follow @Jai-Alai channel on Instagram for consistent updates on Magic City Jai-Alai. Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Trifecta. Team Trifecta will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt as well as a full $100 cash prize for its stellar performance in Week 14. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page @Jai-Alai channel for more details on Trifecta's winning Week 14 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $100 sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai will remain unlocked as long as there are 100 active league members. But that's not all. If we surpass 150 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $150. And it will remain unlocked at that value. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to our South Florida legacy, number 22, Bueno. Bueno has certainly hit his stride in the 2020 season, sitting comfortably in third place overall with 45 wins. This second-generation pelotari continues to develop at an astounding rate while exhibiting unparalleled effort and determination until the final whistle of every performance. In this play, Bueno demonstrated his never-give-up mentality as he dove into the side netting to perfectly execute a no-look rebote to score. It sounds impressive because it is impressive. This Rebote play is a perfect representation of the fast-paced, wildly athletic, no-holds-barred version of Jai-Alai that can only be found at Magic City. See it for yourself in this Rebote Play of the Week.
There's the carom by Ben. Bueno read it, stopped it, returns a carom for a sharp cut. Ben got there, stopped it, returns the three-wall play. This is going all the way outside. Bueno's on it. What a save by Bueno. What a terrific save by Bueno.